Wondering what to wear on your Lapland adventure? Welcome. We are Larry and Tatiana, and last winter we spent 2 weeks in Lapland. We went dog sledding, we saw the aurora borealis several times, we went snowmobiling twice, and we even boarded an Arctic icebreaker and swam in the Arctic Circle. One of the biggest questions I had when we were planning this trip was what to wear and what to pack, especially because we strongly wanted to travel carry-on only. I think we nailed it, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you everything we brought with us. So first of all, you need a great set of thermals. I wore these under my clothes every single day. They kept me super warm. They're from Smartwool. I even wore these as my pajamas when we spent the night in the famous ice hotel. Over my thermals, I wore these lightweight snow pants that were still super toasty, waterproof with great zippers, and a quarter zip also from Smartwool. This was my basic daily uniform that I wore nearly every single day. Then a pair of great wool socks and this awesome jacket that I got on Amazon Prime Day. It has a ton of zipper pockets, a super warm hood, and it has snaps and zippers on the front and sides to make it adjustable. I was very warm in this jacket. You also need a pair of great snow boots. I've had these snow boots for at least 8 years. I will never wear a different snow boot. I take them snowshoeing, snow hiking, on ski trips, and they were perfect for Lapland. A beanie and some good snow gloves, and you are good to go. For variety, I also brought these fleece line leggings and a waffle thermal pullover from REI. And these extra layers were great if we were doing nighttime tours like snowmobiling or chasing the aurora, or if it was a particularly frigid day, or if I wanted something that just felt a little bit more casual for going around shopping. And then finally, this very thick knit turtleneck with white stitching from Amazon again was perfect for going out to dinner. And that's it. That's really all we brought to Lapland, and it all fit in a carry-on. Okay, just a few more thoughts I had on accessories. We brought a European plug adapter. We brought power banks with us everywhere. Power banks are very helpful on this trip because in the cold weather, your electronics will die more quickly, so you don't want to be stuck with a phone with no battery, so power banks are necessary. I have a favorite one that we take on all our trips. Also brought hot hands and toe warmers. So these are great. They're like the things you take skiing where you just shake up and they get really hot. And those were a lifesaver for me. I have Raynaud's phenomenon, which means my fingers and toes go white and numb very quickly in the cold weather. So being able to stick those in my pocket or stick them on the bottom of my feet in my shoes made a huge difference. We brought headlamps or head torches, just like you would if you went camping. That was great, especially because in the winter, Lapland gets very dark very quickly, and it's good for any nighttime excursions or exploration you want to do, like aurora hunting or nighttime snowmobiling or something. We did bring micro spikes with us, which are those things you put on the bottom of your snow boots to make them less slippery on ice, essentially. And we never use them, not even one time. So it's kind of like a waste of space. I think unless you're doing a lot of hiking or winter camping, you don't need to bring them. You can leave them at home. And then I think that's all the accessories I could think of. You don't need to bring your own snowsuits. That was something I was wondering about before we went, but all the tour companies will provide them for you. So if you're going dog sledding or snowmobiling or something like that, they'll give you a snowsuit, they'll give you really big winter boots and winter mittens as well. So they provide all that for you. You don't have to bring that extremely heavy duty stuff on your own. And that's it. Larry basically wore the male version of everything I wore, same brands and all. So for anything I can find that's still available online, I'll link below. Hopefully that makes your packing a little bit simpler. Oh, one other thought I did have while I was making the video is I do wish in retrospect that I had packed a second layer of thermals. If I could go back, I would have bought a second set of those Smartwool thermals I showed, because I wore those every single day essentially. And we were staying in an Airbnb, so we were able to do laundry, but I do wish that I had just brought a second pair, not knowing how often I was going to use them. So overall, bring less than you think you need to bring, but bring lots of like those light thermal layers.